Okay, now for second part, now we are going to directly apply our understanding of multiple linear regression and in practical use. So let's assume that you are a small business owner for regional delivery service or ADS. In Indonesia, we have so many kinds of RDS like Wahana, yeah, or maybe CNA, POS, yeah, and etc. Yeah. So RDS is like courier ya in bahasa Indonesia. And assume that you have one of these, yeah. And then you get data for last 10 order below. So you have 10 last order and you get data like this. Order ID 1 until 10. And then you have data miles traveled or in bahasa Indonesia seberapa jauh barang itu dikirim. So this is in miles ya, miles. And then third column you have number of deliveries, how many items that uh, in either one need to be delivered. So in this case we have 4 items to be delivered. This is item. And then on the fourth column, travel times in hours. It means that for order number 1, it takes at least 7 hours from your company to the receiver. Yeah, it needs 7 hours. So for the order number 1, there are 4 items need to be delivered, and the distance between your company and the receiver is 89 miles, and it takes 7 hours. Okay, and then order number 2 need to be sent in 66 miles, and the number of delivers the number of items need to be delivered is only 1, and it takes 4.5 hours, and so on. Okay, so uh, the question is, by using this data, we are going to predict how long a package contain of 5 items which travel for 80 miles. Okay, so we are going to predict how long that a package that contains 5 items and the deliver distance between your company and the receiver is 80 miles. So we are going to make a prediction for 5 items and 80 miles. And because we have 2 x's, so this is the first x, and then this is the second x, and then this is the y. So because we have 2 kind of x's, the first x is miles traveled, and then the second axis is number of delivers. So we have to use multiple linear regression to make a prediction, because we have to, okay? If only this, x1 and y, we can use both linear or we can use polynomial. But because we have 2 x's, so we have to use multiple regression, okay? Okay, now the general equation form. The equation of this regression is y equals to a0 plus a1 x1 plus a2 x2 plus blah 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 until am xm. M here indicates the dimension. What is dimension? Dimension means how many x you have. So if you have only 2x, x1 and x2, it means that the m is only 2. Okay, so the equation form will be just for 2 dimension. Y equals to a0 plus a1 x1 plus a2 x2, because it is only 2 dimension. If you have 3 kind of x, so just adding plus a3 and x3 and so on. Okay, because we are because this is just practice, so we only use 2 dimension. Okay, so we are going to use this equation. Okay, Okay, now because we have to find like polynomial, we have to find the value of coefficient. So we're going to use metric for two dimension, yeah, and this is the form. Okay, so many sigma here, and please you don't have to remember it because I will give this if you have tests. I will give this form, yeah, because it's too easy, yeah, if you are going to uh, memorize this all. Okay. Okay, now this is for only for two dimension. How about for three and four dimension? I will explain this, but not in this part, maybe in next part. But for this intention only, we have only two dimension, and the form of matrix is like this. Okay, okay, that's for second part. Now, after this, we are going to try to calculate this sigma, yeah, on this blank sheet. Okay, thank you.